A very sweet good morning, dear children. Welcome in SST class. Children, today we are going to start a very important chapter, and the name of the chapter is Water Resources. So this is the chapter I'm talking about, chapter number 11. Children, water is one of the most important natural resources that we have. No living being, whether animal, plant or human being, can survive without water. Water is present in almost every living being on earth. Okay, without water we get hydrated. We can also die of dehydration. Okay, most of the water on the earth's surface is in oceans, seas, gulfs, and that is salty. That is not suitable for drinking, for domestic use or agriculture purposes. And you know, earth is called blue planet. Why? Because most of the area that is covered with water on earth. So today we are going to read about a very important topic, that is water resources. So let's start reading from page number 76. So children, this is chapter number 11, water resources. Children, you know that water is essential to sustain life on the earth. Without water हम life को कैसे जिएंगे हम सोच भी नहीं सकते. मतलब हमारी बॉडी डिहाइड्रेट हो जाएगी, हम वाटर के बिना सर्वाइव भी नहीं कर सकते. सो वाटर इज असेंशियल टू सस्टेन लाइफ ऑन द अर्थ. It is needed for cooking, drinking, bathing, irrigation, etc. What is irrigation? Irrigation means giving water to the crops in the fields. Okay. So irrigation clear? Meaning of irrigation clear? Means giving water to the crops in the fields. Okay. It's a source of fishing. It is useful for navigation also. What is navigation? नेविगेशन होता है प्रोसेस ऑफ मॉनिटरिंग एंड कंट्रोलिंग द मूवमेंट ऑफ अ क्राफ्ट और व्हीकल और शिप फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर. मीन्स you can say the act of directing a ship. Means the science of finding a way from one place to another. That is called navigation. It's also used to generate power known as hydroelectricity. वाटर से जो पावर बनती है उसे कहते हैं हाइड्रोइलेक्ट्रिक पावर. Even the most fertile soil cannot produce anything without water. In my previous chapter, as I told you, most fertile soil जो है alluvial soil है. But अगर water ही नहीं होगा तो हम उसमें कुछ भी produce नहीं कर सकते, isn't it? So water is essential to sustain life. Okay, children. Children, just imagine. अगर हमें कोई कहता है कि 5 days तक water supply नहीं होगी, there will be no water supply for 5 days in our homes. So what we will do? है ना? What we will do? We'll try to store it at first. Then wisely use करेंगे उसको without wasting. मतलब minimally use करेंगे उसका. We'll try to do all the household works that require water by using it minimally. Isn't it? So a normal case, जब हमें पता चलता है एक normal case में कि water is readily available and we use this water, it's minimal. The problem of scarcity or simply won't rise. I think so, isn't it? So हमें water को बहुत अच्छे से यूज करना है without wasting. water को यूज करना है. Okay. And although the population is rising, if we create awareness among the people about the problem of scarcity of water, okay, so definitely लोग समझेंगे. You just tell to your mother. You can discuss with your father also about the uses of water and how can we conserve the water. Okay, so we'll discuss in the class also, right? So let's start. Even the most fertile soil cannot produce anything without water. More than 97% of water on the earth is in oceans and seas. However, this water is salty. It is not suitable for domestic and agriculture use. Less than 3% of the water on the earth is fresh water. Okay. So here it is written, rain is the main source of water. So which is the main source of water? Rain. Okay. Sources of water. The sources of fresh water are rain, rivers, lakes, snow and underground water. So let's discuss about the main source of water is rain. Farmers depend heavily on rainwater in form of streams and rivers. Some rainwater collects in lakes and ponds. Some of the water seeps into the ground. So what is the meaning of seeps? Water seeps into the ground like a glass of water poured on the pile of sand. The water moves downwards through empty spaces or cracks in the soil. So this is water seeps into the earth. Okay. Some rainwater collects in lakes and ponds. Some of the water seeps into the ground. This water is called groundwater. जो seep करके ground में नीचे चला जाता है water, वो groundwater बन जाता है. Okay. Small channels are dug to take water from the rivers to the fields. These are called canals. As I told you in my previous chapter also, and desert वाला जो western desert chapter में भी आपने read किया था, canal, Indira Gandhi canal, or you can say Rajasthan canal. Okay, so keep in mind, Indian farmers have been using three main methods of irrigation in northern plains. As I told you, again I'm telling you the meaning of irrigation. Irrigation means giving water to the crops in the field. These are canals, ponds and tube wells. So there is a good network of canals in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal and Tamil Nadu. Before that, I want to tell you about what is the meaning of tube well. So children, tube well, as the name indicates, एक ट्यूब को इंसर्ट किया जाता है ग्राउंड में. ओके, जहां वाटर टेबल अप होती है वहां तो हैंडपंप से वाटर आ जाता है, लेकिन जहां वाटर टेबल बहुत डाउन होती है वहां पे एक बहुत डीपली इंसर्ट किया जाता है ट्यूब को, और एक मशीन के थ्रू जो है वाटर जो है वो ग्राउंड पर लाया जाता है, ऊपर लाया जाता है. ओके, दैट्स कॉल्ड ट्यूबवेल. यू कैन सी द पिक ऑफ ट्यूबवेल ऑल्सो. Okay, there is a good network of canals in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal and Tamil Nadu. Now the Indira Gandhi canal take water into the desert region of Rajasthan. Okay, now next is, you can see groundwater is not very deep in the plains. People easily dig wells to bring underground water to the surface. Okay, the water is drawn out using a water wheel, which is also known as the Persian wheel or rehet. There is a song. Have you ever heard? सुन के रहट की आवाजें यूं लगे कहीं शहनाई बजे. Isn't it? Rehet. So that is Persian wheel. So clear children? Rehet. This water is used for household activities and to irrigate fields. Again telling you what is Persian wheel. You can see the pic also. Persian wheel. You just see carefully the pic. Okay. You can see pic of Persian wheel means a large wooden or metal wheel with a number of ports arranged on the outside. You can see Persian wheel. Okay. Next is hand pumps are also used in many villages to take out underground water. It's a popular means of extracting underground water. The boring of the pipe should be deep in order to get pure water. So this is tube well. Sometimes the underground water or the water table is very deep. We can't reach it by digging wells. In such cases, deep bores are dug using machines. Tubes are sunk in these bores. Water is brought up by using electric pump called tube wells. Okay. So tube well clear क्या होते हैं? Okay. आप में से बहुत से students ने tube well को देखा भी होगा. Okay. These are widely used for irrigations in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat. Next is, in southern plateaus, the ground is hard. It is difficult to dig wells there. During the rainy season, low-lying areas and hollow pits. So what is the meaning of hollow pits? Hollow होते हैं means जो empty होते हैं, जो खाली होते हैं. Pits होते हैं hole. जो hole empty होते हैं ना, मतलब उनको हिंदी में कहते हैं ना खोखले होते हैं, होल जो होते हैं एम्प्टी होते हैं. ओके. ड्यूरिंग द रेनी सीजन लो लाइंग एरियाज एंड होलो पिट्स गेट फिल्ड विद वाटर. दीज आर कॉल्ड ponds. You can see these are ponds. Okay. This water is used for irrigation, drinking and fishing. It can be used in the dry season when there is scarcity of water. Rainwater is stored in big tanks in the state of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Tamil Nadu. So this is all about water resources. As I told you, the main source of water, that is rainwater, and I told you about the groundwater also, and groundwater and surface water. Right, children? So you have to read both the pages, page number 76 and 77 carefully. And tomorrow we will discuss about the multi-purpose projects, or you can see dams, rivers. Okay, we'll discuss about very important topics. So today you have to read about page number 76 and 77.